Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome
Hi.
back to the Summer
Loving
Loving Podcast. It's your favorite husband and wife. We're here to brighten up your day,
Or your week. Or your month.
your month. We're here to bring the vibes, people. We're here to
only the
bring
best of vibes.
vibes. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a great time. If you're not, it's gonna get better, man.
It's always going to get better. You just got
It's
to
always upwards,
just got to keep
upwards.
going, got to keep pushing, got to keep
We go
swimming.
up in this world.
Just
Do
keep
not
swimming.
quote that movie.
Nemo.
Nemo, you can quote.
Nemo.
Don't. The movie we shall not be named. We are not given that free press.
It ends here.
Literally.
It ends here.
Quite literally.
Anyway.
Let's
get
you
into
know
it.
what?
Let's go.
We're gonna deep dive. We're gonna go straight into it. I have a question for you. I've seen this question being
Asked?
asked quite a few
Right.
times on different podcasts.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm actually kind of curious what you would answer, what you would say.
Okay, I'm curious. Shoot.
So we had the Olympics in Paris,
Right.
which, by the way, is a bit weird, right? Because I feel like there's such a mixed aura about it, right? In a sense where I feel like a lot of people were like, oh, it was like rubbish, like it was so badly organized, it was chaos, it was this, that, the other. But then I know a few people that went and they said, yeah, it was a vibe. And
yeah,
it
the
was
people
good.
that we know that went actually
so,
really enjoyed it, loved
So I
it.
have no idea. But anyway, the Olympics has just gone by. The next Olympics is in 4 years.
Right.
It's in LA.
Right.
If you had 4 years to train at a sport, what sport would you do? And it's the one where you think you would embarrass yourself the least. Because no one is saying you can perfect a sport in 4 years. But what sport would you train at that you would embarrass yourself the least at the Olympics?
Oh.
What do you think it would be?
I mean, I'm not sure whether I would embarrass myself the least, but I'd love to do synchronized swimming. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it.
No, it's not about what you'd love doing. It's about what you think you'd be
But
good
I'm a
at.
dancer, so maybe I'd be fine.
I don't think
It's just
so.
dancing in the water.
I don't think
With
so.
like really, really extreme breathing techniques and incredible
No,
makeup.
I'm not being funny. Did you not see China and how
Oh
well
God,
they
China
were?
smashed it.
Their routine was ridiculous.
So clean, so
yeah,
crisp.
exactly. So come on, man. You got to think about what you're not going to...
Breakdancing,
God.
maybe.
Are you going to try and be like that girl? What's her
Contest
name?
Australia. I actually can't remember her name.
Oh my god. Guys, like you might have to fact check this. Adam, you can fact check this actually. Basically, apparently the Australian woman who done the breakdancing at the Olympics, apparently she's rated as the #1 breakdancer in the world. I think I saw it on the Daily Mail, which again is a bit...
The Daily Mail.
No, maybe not the Daily Mail. I saw it on some news outlet. I don't know 100% how accurate it is. Obviously, we've got someone doing a fact check right now. But yeah, apparently she's like rated #1. If that is true, that is like crazy. There's something sus going on that side.
Oh.
But really, you do breakdancing?
No, I wouldn't do breakdancing. I'm just trying to think of something that... Wait, let me just have a think, because I'm just trying to think like...
While you're having a think, has just been confirmed off camera. We've got our producer. #1 female. Okay, so she has been ranked as the #1 female for breakdancing in the world. Now,
Do you think this
take?
this
Because where
this
are the
must
girls
be-
from Step Up? Yeah, where are the girls from Step Up?
Come on, Andy,
the
where are
girls-
you?
Where are the girls from Honey? The girl that was in Honey and all of like, where's the girls
Jessica
from You
Alba.
Got Served? Where are those girls?
Do you know what I'm thinking though? I feel like this is definitely a thing where like all these...
Who's in Step Up? Is it
All
Step
these
Up?
incredible
Yeah, Step
dancers.
Up. In Step Up, there's that girl. She's really tall. She wears glasses, and she's like got long hair.
yeah.
She's sick.
But
Where's
do you know,
her?
yeah, but do you know what it is? I think like a lot of... I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of dancers are in the right places for them to be categorized as...
Anyway,
as the best. But
I'm
not sure. Criminal. I'm not sure about that.
That is criminal. So she's like, so imagine she's the number one female of dancers. So you reckon you could top that?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would do that. But I'm just trying to think. I don't know because in sports day I actually did triple jump and it was like the most random thing.
And you were good at it?
No, I was very mid. But what happened in secondary school? You got points just for taking part, and I just didn't mind because I wasn't really bad at it, and I knew I wasn't ever going to be the best. But I just gave my best hop, skip, and jump, and I was mid, but I was okay. But
no, fair enough.
I don't know. So maybe I'd just go back to my roots and go to triple jump because I feel like it's something I know. I'm not going to be throwing a discus or a javelin or a shot put anytime soon.
Okay.
Running. Honestly, athletics just in general, the standard, I mean, every Olympic sport is such a high standard, but I just think,
look, this is how I look at it, right? All of the throwing stuff, it's just, we're just not built like that, I would say. But I'm talking about both of us, right? In terms of stuff we could both do, both not built like that. Sprinting is a thing which you just can't, we can never, 4 years would never, you're either born with the genetic, it's like such a genetics thing as well. Like you've got to have like
also just such grueling, intense training.
Like no,
but then I don't want to take it away from like a triple jump or a long jump and say that doesn't need training.
No. All of this
would need training.
No. All of this would require training, right? Everything would require intense training and all of that. We're not saying that you're doing it without training, and you're not discrediting anyone that does train. What I'm saying is stuff like, so what I'm saying is, we're not built for the throwing, right? We're not. When it comes to the running side of it,
but it's not just sprinting because you have the longer distance runs.
So let me land.
Trying to defend.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, when it comes to sprinting, we're not built like that. We that's not something we're going to be able to pick up in 4 years. If we did 4 years of endurance training, I still don't think it's going to be enough for us to even place. Like, it's not gonna be enough. Like, I just don't think so, because like these people, they've been training their whole lives.
Yeah.
So it's not something that we could just pick up. I would say our best bet.
Rowing?
Nah. Rowing? No, we are definitely not built for rowing. All the rowers are like 6'4", wham people. We could never be in. Do you know what? I could be the guy at the front. You know there's a guy at the front that does the instructions or whatever. He's like, yo, row,
you're gonna do all the directing.
Row.
No,
I could do that. I would say.
What would be your sport actually? That's what I want to hear.
Okay, I would quite confidently say
pole vault.
No. Do you know the technique on that?
The pole vaulting, I'm honestly just going to say it's so impressive. I was so impressed.
Oh my God.
Duplantis.
Also, Duplantis is cold. He's so sick.
Good.
Do you know what I've heard he's been doing? Right? So basically, I heard this on another podcast. Every major championships he competes at, he beats the
world record at the time.
World record by like 1 centimeter every single time. So he keeps breaking his own record. But it's something someone said it's probably to do with him trying to grab like sponsorship money. So if he goes and smashes it by like 10 centimeters, that's fantastic. But then basically the chances of him breaking that is very low. But if he just breaks it by 1 centimeter,
then it's more likely to get the sponsorship.
Then basically, no, when he comes to his next contest, they'll give him a sponsorship, and then they'll probably give a bonus for breaking the record, right? So
right.
It's a case of that's what he's doing on that sense, or like that. Apparently, that's a strategy. But pole vault, you know what?
I was just so maybe
we could pick it up.
It's not that I've never been impressed, but I think honestly, it's just so impressive the way that they just catapult themselves, and it's so high in the air.
Yeah, but maybe that is something we could pick up.
They turn into like torpedoes.
Do you reckon maybe we could do that then? Maybe we learn it in 4 years' time. No. So there's that, and then anyway.
What were you thinking?
I'm actually thinking something like shooting, like skeet shooting, like one of these, like, or the target, the Turkish man, bang bang.
I mean, well, he literally just came with vibes, and
no, but apparently no, but I'm saying I think he could. I mean, we could. I mean, because think about it, like every single day for 4 years, you're practicing shooting
Target
at a target,
practice.
you surely in 4 years' time you're going to get good.
I mean, you'd hope
I think
so.
that would probably be the least, like I said, it's whatever you could be the least embarrassing at. It's either that or the other one I would say is golf. In 4 years
Does
of
the Olympics
practicing
have
every
golf?
day. Yeah, it was added this year.
How convenient.
No,
How
but
convenient.
2024.
Listen, I do not listen.
2024,
Listen,
lol, 2028, LA, I'm there.
I do not want to hear every time you're going to the golf course now, I'm training for the Olympics. Honestly, I'm calling it now. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's very convenient. I was surprised.
No,
but then I
'cause
feel
you know
like
what? The thing
they've introduced
is-
like a lot of new things. They're introducing them all bit by bit.
Because what I'm saying is golf. No, but you know what it is? I am.
Are you trying to think of something that, like, eventually you'd get sick of training, right? And you have to really, really love that sport. I mean, I can't.
No,
100%
it's not.
say
It's
that.
not about that.
I don't love.
It's not about that. It's not about that. I
triple
think.
jump.
I think with shooting. No, the thing is, I think with triple jump, pole vault, running, even cycling, all of these stuff, marathon running, all of these current Olympic sports, swimming, diving, synchronized swimming, everything like that, even judo, any of the fighting stuff, it's just like.
Oh God, I'd never be fighting world class.
But I'm just saying, like that kind of stuff, I feel like is like basically impossible. I think even to get to a very good level at golf is still in 4 years impossible. I'm not saying it's like something that's easy. And I think even with shooting, again, I don't think we could train for 4 years and take gold.
But you're taking it from a logic perspective.
I'm saying
rather
what
than
would
like
be
a
the
rely on your
least?
body.
What could we actually do where where you could put the least embarrassing performance in? And yeah, you would have to say it would have to be golf, and it would have to be shooting. It'd have to be one of those two.
I'm not sure, but interesting.
Because I feel like that's something repetition. You just do it again and again and again and again, and hope, and there's some kind of hope that you get better. You know?
Well, yeah. Interesting.
What do you think?
Interesting. I'm not sold on the golf. I mean, I'm never going to be
What
like
about
an
shooting?
Olympian golf.
Would you grab the pistol and start?
Sure. I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. Okay, fine.
But yeah, I don't know.
We'll see where it goes. See us in 4 years' time.
Let's see where we are. I doubt it's going to be
Our producer is suggesting archery as an option.
I think
archery would be hard.
I think
man.
archery would be really hard. But
Hard,
archery
defo.
was fun actually because I did it at school on school trips and I really enjoyed
No,
it.
I'm not saying archery's not fun, but I still think it's difficult.
Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm
shoot.
good. All right, listen, look, guys, you'll catch us in 4 years' time.
We'll see where we're at.
And
hopefully with tickets, probably spectating, not competing.
If you see us competing, just know, innit, this is where it started.
Okay, so next thing actually that I've wanted to discuss for a while because it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Phone snatchers. They must have reached their limit by now.
What, like?
They must have reached their limit because they're doing the most. There is literally nowhere. I mean, we're in London, right? So it just feels like there is nowhere.
For you to use your phone in public?
Nowhere. Don't even bother. If you're lost, you've got to just keep going. And keep going. Maybe you've got to just... we're going to have to resort to like going back to, like maybe it's pushing us back into society. No, like where you go into shops and you ask for a direction somewhere because... Or you randomly stop someone on the street. I mean, to be fair, that actually happens quite a bit in London because people are obviously tourists and, they ask people for directions. But a phone is getting stolen every 6 minutes. And they literally, the people who are snatching them are just on their bikes and they're just wheeling themselves onto the pavement and they're just snatching off people and they're just, before people even have a chance to react.
It is, honestly, it is like...
And it's insane.
It's like what do you call it? What's the right word? It's epidemic? Is that
yeah,
the right word?
Maybe.
That's literally what I hope that's the right word.
Pandemic?
But that's not a pandemic. I'm pretty sure it's an epidemic is what the word I'm looking for here. But it's just like a problem.
It's so tragic.
It's just a problem and it's just, yeah, it is. You've just got to be, you've just got to keep your wits about you. You've got to be sensible. I feel like I'm quite fortunate because I know my way around London quite well. So I'm not really
You've got a really forward plan.
I'm not too heavy reliant on maps.
But I think I heard about a girl who was she was sat on the train and she was sat by the door and a guy got on and just as he was just hanging around, and then obviously she's just not really realised, and she had her phone in her hand.
And it was like, boop, 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 boop,
and he just took it and he ran.
And it's just,
you know what it is? Just really, really got to be careful. And the people who are the most unassuming, like I think even a lady kind of came into a restaurant, she was like loitering around tables with a piece of paper, and she put a piece of paper down on the table to try, and she's taking photos like that. And I honestly, guys, look, I know it's not the most precious possession in the world, and I understand, you know, there are so many other things that are more precious to you than your phone, but I don't...
Do you know what it is? No, it's not.
But it's not even that, it's just once it's gone, it's gone. People are paying contracts and they're still having to pay it because their phone's gone.
It's not... Listen, it's got nothing to do with that it's a phone or this or that or whatever. It's just such an inconvenience. It is. It's just, that's what it is. It's such a huge inconvenience because one thing for sure is that you can actually lose all of the photos as well that you have on your phone, which is sad.
I think that's what people are most upset about usually.
I think a lot of people are always upset about this
pictures
phone.
with their loved ones, memories and stuff.
I'm stumbling over words like a crazy man, but basically, yeah, when people lose their pictures, it's quite sad. I think, yeah, but overall, yeah, it is just a huge inconvenience. But it's theft in London at the moment is probably like, I don't know, it seems like it's just at an all-time high. It's crazy because but I don't know, like it's just, I find it crazy that in this world that we live in where there's so much technology and there's so much stuff going on, you can't track people down and you can't find these people who are doing this. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? Also, I tell you what I find mad, right? Is how, and I think this is kind of like so bold, right? You get like these Channel 4 and news people and all of these people and they will interview people who steal phones.
Oh yeah, they've been. I think where was it? I think it was on Good Morning, where they were talking. They were talking to a guy, and he was talking about.
And what they do is he wears a mask and then he has a voice changer,
and then they distort the voice. But
it's like, I'm not being funny. Like, you've got the criminal there, cuff him, put him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
put him away.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. The thing is, the one thing I always say, and this is might be wrong, might be right, I don't know, but basically I always try and look at it in a sense where these guys who are doing this, I don't know, they must be going through some stuff, man, for them to have to be that desperate that they're going, like, because even I always think about it, you know, like some of the videos I see where cyclists are like, they're doing a madness the way they're like riding up and down, like they could crash, and if they crash their cycle, they're gone.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? So these guys are like, I'm not saying like they're heroes or this, that, the other, but it is definitely, they are basically, it's a bigger problem. It's not just the fact that these guys are criminals and the police don't do anything. It's a bigger problem than that. It's the fact that the economy's in the mud. Like,
it's hard to get jobs. There's not community.
There's not enough community. There's not enough
people support are just having a hard time.
That people are like struggling, and this is what they're turning to. And the thing is, as well, is that there's no repercussions as well, so you would turn to it, right? Do you know what I mean? Why, like, you would turn to it. So it's not just a simple.
It's not like to villainize it, but honestly, guys, honestly, just keep your wits about you and just be vigilant wherever you go.
Yeah, honestly, no, 100%.
Wherever you go, 100%. Wherever you are, with all of your belongings, not just your phone, but just everything you have.
It's a very wide scale problem.
You've got to just be really careful.
It's a very, very wide scale problem, but there's like,
you've got to just be careful.
It's just from top down. There's just issues, isn't it?
It's just crazy.
Like, there's no simple fix for it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So it's sad, but yeah, it is when these thefts and stuff like that. More 9 times out of 10, it's not actually about the general value or the possession itself. It's more the inconvenience and that side of things. But yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean,
grip your phones.
Wear
the lanyards.
I mean, to be fair, no, because someone was wearing a lanyard and got snatched off the lanyard as well. But I mean, wearing your phone around your neck, again, completely different, like, hazard there.
Do you know what the thing is? That's like another one. Could you imagine just getting dragged, like, yeah.
And it would not be pleasant. It would not be nice.
It wouldn't be.
But I mean, so there's that. But moving on to more positive things, I wanted to talk about my favorite area of TikTok. And it's called Hope Core TikTok.
God.
Look, guys, if you know what I'm talking about, you
I have no
know
idea
you
what you're
never
talking about. Go on, what's
you
Hopecore?
never skip a Hopecore video. Okay, first of
Is
all.
this one of those? Don't worry, guys, you'll make it.
Yeah.
You like that?
No, do you know what it is? I don't think it's that. I think it's like Hopecore TikTok is like a mashup of like loads of different things. So like I think they did like there was like a sports one where it's showing like I think it was Djokovic like goes and sits down with like one of the guys on the court who was like getting the balls, and they share an umbrella and he gives him a drink, and then he sits there and has a drink. So it's all these small acts of kindness and all the good that's like in the world, and they like mash it up into these videos and
it's called Hopecore.
And it's called Hopecore, yeah. It's got its own like little
What is
name.
it like?
And
There's faith in in humanity restored.
Yeah,
because
basically,
Djokovic sat down next to someone and gave him a banana.
Listen, don't be so skeptical.
No,
okay?
I'm just trying to understand. Is that what it is?
I can see your brows furrowing away. I can see this. I can hear the skepticism in your voice. Okay.
No, but is that what it is? Is that genuinely what it is? Is that because Djokovic?
It's not because it's Djokovic. I just use that as an example.
I bet you've seen those videos, you know, where like someone giving something to the homeless or something, or someone helping someone eat their food.
No,
have you seen those videos? The ones where the person's like shaking to eat, and then like some random person comes and helps.
Those
videos I think are good, because do you know what the thing is? Even if it is staged, it's a good message. Help people.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good message. There's a good message behind it. So even though it might be faked or staged, I don't really care, because the message is good. It's not something.
Well, yeah, but basically, it's just those bits of. It's just.
And you like that.
The little positive bits. Yeah, I love it. I love to see it. I love like. Do you know what it is? I feel like there's so much like out there that you're influenced by, and I think like if you're influenced by something that's good, or it's like a little lift, or like if it's something that just, just
to be honest, I would
makes
say
you feel good.
It's probably better than a lot of the other rubbish that's out there on TikTok. Like, like all of this
false information.
No, false information. No. All of this like it's the new lingo in it that all the kids are speaking. Brain rot, that's it. Like all of the skiddy-doop paps and I probably sound so old right now, innit? But it's like the skiddy-doop paps, the Ohio,
Riz,
you're so Ohio, Riz, all of like. I mean, to be fair, Riz, I don't mind. Riz sounds kind of cool, but like you're so Ohio. Ohio means crazy, apparently. Is this something to do with actual Ohio as a state? I have no idea. No, I don't think so. It's just like you're so Ohio.
Well, anyway,
like you're so crazy, and then what is it? Wait, hold on. Sigma is cool. Apparently, you're so Sigma. Yeah, bruv.
I think there's too much going on.
I don't know. It's just so. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so. Anyway, so Hopecore is better than all of that. But what I'm saying is,
video.
Huh?
Don't skip a Hopecore video.
I never skip the
You can't ever skip them.
Darling. I would never skip
And don't be so skeptical.
I won't skip it, Me seeing Djokovic feed a guy a banana, that's how I know my day's going to be bright. I'm romanticizing. Yeah?
Right, okay.
But what I was going to say is, basically, I feel like the code words and all of the lingo that the current generation are trying to invent are so dead. It's dead. Like we had like peng, leng, all of these kind of words, yeah, that just they sound cool. What is this? Oh, you're saying Ohio.
Yeah,
you're Sigma. Like, what?
I mean, Slay is good. Slay's like had its moment.
Nah, Slay, I don't even...
Slay, I
don't even know.
Slayed. So...
I don't know about Slay, but yeah, I just feel like the words are a bit dead. Like, they're not good.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really know what all of it means, so...
That's another one, isn't it? Let's mew. Apparently, it's when you flex your jaw.
No, but that's not a thing that young kids have done.
No, I know. No, this is their lingo. This is what they say.
Not. No, mewing's actually like a technique that...
Yes, it's something to do to flex your jaw. I get it.
It's not to flex your jaw. It's to like get rid of this kind of like area in your neck.
It's to do with your jaw.
To accentuate your jaw,
No, what it is, the idea is basically, is like I think your jaw needs to come forward, so it's something to do like mewing. But anyway, that is part of their lingo, is mewing. So like they'll be like, bro was so Ohio, man, because he was standing there and mewing, and because he was mewing, his riz was so good. It's just dumb. You sound like an idiot. And I'm sorry, if you were other guy back in our day when we were in school, hey, yo, she is so peng. Like, it sounds perfect. That sounds like poetry.
Okay, it sounds like Gangster Road Man's like coming out, so we're just gonna like dial it back a bit.
No, but I'm saying those were the words. Those were our slang. I forgot you come from posh ends, so there was no slang from here.
We had slang. Area. We did have slang. Honestly, I can't really like. I can't even really think.
What was yours? Hey there, ragamuffin.
Oh my god. No one was a ragamuffin.
That was
down south, okay? Yeah. No one was ragamuffin. No one's a ragamuffin in the UK, I don't think. What is this? Where's the fist coming from?
I'm just thinking, come here, you ragamuffin.
No. I'm glad you're like getting a real
Hey, Pops.
Yeah, Pops was like a thing. But I don't think it was.
Hey, Pops.
It wasn't from school. If that was not from school.
Oh, that
Pops
was
didn't come from school.
That's what you were saying. We were like Mandem, and you guys were like Pops.
It's fine. We can skibbity-doo past this bit as well. It's fine.
You sure?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so moving away from that crazy topic, one thing we wanted to talk about today is a recommendation.
Yeah, we've got a new rec for you guys.
We've got a new recommendation. We've been there a few times, so we can verify it's not like a one-trick pony. They are certy. They are good.
We love them.
We love them. It's a coffee shop. It's called Laylee's. It's based in Ealing. We will put the DLs in the description below. But yeah, it's just like a nice little coffee shop. We saw it first on TikTok. So they actually documented the journey of like putting it together, decorating the place.
Yeah, which I actually think was really cool because it's actually it's owned by a girl. So like we love. Yeah, I love that it's like a female-owned business, and she's absolutely killed it because she did document like her whole journey. Obviously, like I'd know that definitely her family and her friends were like so heavily involved in like the setting up of all of it, but like she really took you along on the journey of like getting the tiles in, getting the furniture in, getting like painting it, getting the last few touches, and like
doing the soft launch and all of that. Like you saw all of it. And to be honest, we wanted to go. It's been open for a while and we've been wanting to go for ages. We finally made the trip down, and when we went the first time, we basically tried their sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Summer had like the tuna sandwich. I had it's called the meaty one.
Yeah.
Sandwiches were wicked. The salad in there is so nice.
So nice. They've got like
it's like ciabatta bread.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's ciabatta bread, and it comes like wrapped in like the Laylee's branded tissue, which I thought
very nice really touch.
Cool, really cool.
The decor in there is really nice.
It's such a chill vibe.
So sorry, wait, let's break it down. So decor, really, really nice. The vibes in terms of like the ambiance and everything, top tier. Then when you go into food, so we tried those sandwiches. They were really, really good. Following on from that, so they do loads of pastries and cakes. Now, me and Summer, like we love a carrot cake, and the carrot cake there is like insane. It's like handmade. I think they have a special baker who makes the cakes for them, and she makes them handmade. The carrot cake is insane.
So yummy.
We actually do. We've tried. They do like little samples sometimes, and like so we've tried their banana bread, and it is nice. But it's not something we ordered because
it's not even that. It's so hard to top. We love carrot cake anyway, but this carrot cake is absolutely insane.
I didn't catch it. Sorry. It's okay. Don't worry.
We just love carrot cake too much, honestly. But this carrot cake in particular, the icing is so good, so nice. But and the coffee actually is the main thing. So I feel like you can tell the quality of a coffee if you don't need to have sugar in it, and it is and it tastes still like wonderful. I always find so nice.
I always find with coffee,
so smooth.
With coffee, you can kind of taste the like I don't know the
bitterness
roast.
Maybe
it's like the roast and the blend and stuff. And then sometimes what happens is you will try coffee and it tastes burnt, and like it's almost as if they've roasted it too much or whatever. Anyway, I don't know what beans they're using or how they do it, but it is tasting really, really good. And not only that, is their matcha bangs as well.
Their matcha's so nice.
The matcha is really, really good.
Because that's what we had the second time that we went. Oh, well, actually, you tried it. You had Was it strawberry or was it blueberry? I can't remember. Strawberry matcha.
And you had the strawberry as well after.
Yeah, and I've had
so
the
so we
matcha.
both had that, but
it.
matcha was 10/10. And I think it's
such
like
a nice spot.
It's a nice little hotspot,
and it's buzzing. Like honestly, we've been like once kind of like in the morning sort of time, and then twice like again at sort of around lunchtime, and it's just always buzzing. Like people are in and out, they're chilling, they're with their friends, they're working, they're with their family, they're just popping in to like take stuff to take away. It's just, I don't know, it's so
really,
good.
Really good.
It's so nice.
Honestly, like they've smashed it. They've done really well.
And hopefully they continue to, because
100%.
Yeah, such a nice place. So yeah, guys, if you're around Ealing area and you wanna,
I'm not even gonna lie.
You want a good coffee, then yeah,
the little that little back area that they've got. It'd be so cool. Can you imagine if we recorded a pod in there? It'd be sick.
Oh my god, I would love that.
It would be so sick if we did like a collab. Honestly, I'd be so gassed. It'd be so cool. I would actually have like one of I'd have the matcha or like maybe one of the ice lattes.
A matcha and a piece of carrot cake and
Yeah,
our
100%.
mics.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'll probably end up eating and not talking. Could be a mukbang.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
A mic bang.
Ladies. How many likes? How many likes do we have to get to make this happen? Oh god.
But yeah, it would be so cool. That would literally be a dream.
That would be brilliant. Is this hope call? Because we're hoping.
No.
Is that not?
No, hope call would be like, you can make it happen. Keep working.
We can make it happen.
Keep working.
We'll work hard, guys.
Form those bonds,
guys,
and we can make it happen.
Hit that like button and comment in below, and maybe we'll blow up, and maybe we can go and do a podcast over there or a mukbang over there. Let's go. Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Cool. Maybe.
Vibes, perfect.
Yeah.
So, one thing I kind of wanted to talk about, and I wanted to share with our audience, is we tried something for the first time.
Oh God, yeah. Do you know, for a second then I was wondering what you were talking about.
We tried something for the first time.
Puzzling.
And I enjoyed it. I don't know about you.
I did not.
And yeah, it was a puzzle. So basically, we must have been shopping in Asda. I think it was Asda. Was it Asda?
And it was late.
We were shopping, and you know, like sometimes you just walk through an aisle
10.
and you see something, and you're just like, oh yeah, should we get that?
That'd be cute, yeah.
And then you're just like, yeah, okay, cool. So we were walking down the aisle, and we must have seen this puzzle. It was like one of those 1,000-piece puzzles, and it was a Marvel one. So like it had literally every single superhero.
All of the Marvel characters.
All of them, and I was like, babe, should we grab this and we can do it like a little indoor date night, just do some puzzling. And
I was actually buzzing for it. I just thought, like, this is so cute. Like, it's such a wholesome like thing, and we can just do it a bit at a time. Because basically, when we first got into like painting by numbers, I saw someone. I saw it on Amazon really, and we did it bit by bit, and we definitely had like evenings. Like it was definitely like a, I don't know, autumn winter thing really, where we were like.
It was just like we would
take like an hour in the evening, and we'd put something on, we'd put a film on or whatever.
We would just put a movie on in the background. We'd set up the paint by numbers, and we'd just sit there and we would do it, and we honestly had a great time. So I guess the two
amazing.
Have we got two?
I think we've done 2.
Oh wow! Okay, cool, sick.
And they actually turned out really nice.
Oh yeah, because we done one of the bridge, right, and then
one of a. Sunset
or something. Have we actually done 2?
I can't remember.
I don't know. The one that so we've done that. That was quite fun.
So I thought puzzling would be the same vibe. We just do a bit every night.
Listen. So basically, what actually happened is we our family were on holiday, so we kind of had a little bit more space in the house. So we thought we'll set up on the dining table, take that over. And then we thought we'd knock it out in a few nights. But basically, essentially what happened is we done it one night, and but then
I lost steam after about half an hour.
Summer didn't enjoy it, but basically we done it one night, but then we never really revisited it because we were just really busy that week. And then we put it away, and then we've not opened it back up. But basically, yeah, you were not having a great time.
Guys, do you know what it is? I think... I was going to say, I don't know every Marvel character, but a lot of people are doing like 1,000-piece puzzles, and they don't know. Like, they know what the picture is. Like, let's say, I don't know, you do. I don't know why Monet is like coming into my head, but like, I don't know. a puzzle of like Monet's painting, like, you know what it looks like, but when it's like broken down into tiny pieces, like it's actually really difficult to figure out. And I always thought I was like a great problem solver in every other area of my life. Great problem solver, but puzzles, I could see no end. And I was just honestly, guys, I was getting like an edge. I was finding all the edge pieces, and I'm finding all the corner pieces, and I'm pulling them together.
It was so
and I was
funny.
that's all the job. I was not actually assembling any of the puzzle. All I was doing was grouping pieces together. And when I got bored, then that was it.
Then you
thought, you know what?
It was so, honestly,
I'm out. I'm signing out.
It was so funny because I was like, right. Basically, so when I used to do puzzles when I was like really young, and I used to do it with my aunties. And basically, my auntie always used to be like, you've got to do the edges first. Like, do the edges. Once you've done the edges, then you can kind of work on other stuff. And I'm not going to lie, we used to do some hard stuff. Like, I remember one we did, it was like a lion. Right? But it was basically an image of a lion that was in the safari. So you can imagine like, I don't know, the Serengeti or something. It's all like yellow, right? Yellowy kind of like orange.
Yellows, oranges, like, browns.
Yeah, and then you've got a lion in there, which is then basically blended in.
Yeah.
So it was very, very difficult, but it took us ages, but we did it. And obviously I was a lot younger then. So when we now took this, my auntie's recommendation of
do all the edges.
I was like, nah.
It was not working.
I was like, no, it's
either.
not even. It wasn't even that it's not working. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, basically, in the image, you've got like a very large Spider-Man. You've got a very large Captain America. You've got a very large sort of Thor that's at the bottom. I was like, I'm gonna conquer that because they're very distinctive. So I was like getting all the Spider-Man pieces together, piecing Spider-Man's face and his body, done really well. Then I was like moved on to Captain America, and then I kind of did a bit of Iron Man. And I done all right. I was like,
smashed it. And
I was like pulling all the pieces together, and I'm like to someone, I was like, just find a part, find a section, get all the pieces, and then just figure it out.
And I tried.
You tried to do the Hulk,
but then there's Hulk, and then there's Green Goblin, who's also green, and then there's someone else that's also green, and then there's actually someone else. And do you know the problem was? I was so like, yeah, let's like do it, and I was like trying to fit all these pieces. Guys, at one point I had like
do you know 40, what it was? It
40
was like
green pieces. None of them were really like adding up to Hulk's body. So I started then going for like, I was trying to do the corner pieces. Then I was trying to find the edges. At one point I was finding just random faces. And then wherever like Hassan was just building a bit of a character, I was like, oh, I've got their face right here. And I thought, yes, do you know what? I've got the face.
I would actually say the thing is, I don't think you were bad, but I think basically us as a team worked perfectly because I think you were really good at finding the pieces, and then I was kind of good at assembling them. Do you know what I mean? And that's probably sometimes the hardest part, right? Because you're trying to assemble something, but you got to find all the pieces, right? But I think you were really good because there was things I was looking, I was like, oh, you've got that. Okay, sick. So I do think you were good. I don't think you were bad, but
I'm retiring from that
No.
puzzle.
Come on.
From that puzzle.
No, we've got to revisit it. Come on.
I don't have good memories. I don't want to go back there.
No, come on. We've got to. This is Hope Core. We've got to overcome the obstacles. We've got to overcome the battles.
Don't use Hope Core against me.
Yeah, come on.
To make me puzzle.
You are going to be stronger for it. Think about all of the skills you're going to get. Is it working? No.
All I can think about is me aimlessly collecting pieces. It's just taking me right back there. But I don't know, maybe, well, let's just see.
No, we've got to finish it. Otherwise, then it was just a bit of a waste. But yeah, man, honestly, I don't know. Would you guys try puzzling? Would you guys be, have we, like, would you do it? Have we cooked? Have we inspired?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just really not doing a very good job.
Do you know what? I tell you what's actually sick. No, I tell you what is sick though. I don't know if anyone's watched this, right? I stumbled into this the puzzling world of TikTok, right? There are people who will bang out 1,000-piece puzzles in like an hour or 2 hours, less than that. And I just don't understand. That is so impressive. There's like literally competitions. Anyone can sign up, so we could go and sign up. And literally, what they do is they will have like one puzzle. And obviously, like, they'll have, like, I don't know, 20 of them. and when you come in, they give you the puzzle, they give you a timer, you sit down, you start the timer, and you start the puzzle, right? And yeah, and it will be like 1,000 pieces. And they even do it in a sense where you can be a solo, you can register as a solo, you can register as a team where there's 2 people, like there's loads of different things you can do. And honestly, these people, like, they are rapid. They are so
I mean, if
quick.
this is like, if that's your thing, then
It's impressive,
you know, if you
though.
can pick it up, I think it's impressive to have, you know, because you have to pick it out, like with your eyes, you have to like envision it, and you can just, you know, being able to just pick out the sections, I think.
It's not even, do you know what it is? It's not that. I think it's, well, yeah, I guess it is that. It's basically you can...
You're assembling bits. You're not thinking, I'm assembling this whole thing. You're thinking, I'm assembling this bit and then this and then this. Like, that's
no, but I think
usually how you do it.
It's not even that. It's like you are like bringing all these pieces together, like say all the green pieces, right? But you're looking at that image and then you're like, right, okay, cool. And you're just connecting it all up. Like, I don't know. It is impressive. It is really cool. So fair play to them.
And good luck to us, I guess.
We will listen.
For when we get it back out.
We are gonna reattempt it. We are gonna conquer it, and we'll fill you in when that happens. We'll fill you in when that happens, I guess.
Okay, so actually, one thing I wanted to talk about was all right, so I don't know how many people have seen this guy. We're talking a lot about TikTok, but basically there is a guy on TikTok, he's called Rob, and I started watching him. I feel like when his account was like fairly new. I mean, he's like huge now. But basically, he was making videos as a private chef in the Hamptons, and he would make like literally the most incredible stuff. Like, I'm talking like proper, obviously gourmet stuff, like breakfast, snacks, lunch, another snack, afternoon, an afternoon something, then the dinner, then a dessert, then maybe a supper, as well as like all the drinks, so smoothies, ginger shots, everything. And, you know, like incredible food. And he'd be, you know, talking his way through it, like vlog style. And it's just so cool and so impressive. He blew up on TikTok, and it actually, some people, allegedly, this hasn't like definitely been confirmed, but now, previously, before, he wasn't really putting his clients in his videos, and now you kind of like see people sort of around him in the kitchen. I don't know whether it's definitely his clients, but other people are sort of around him. And now he definitely is working as a private chef, but I think people had sort of said that possibly, hypothetically, he was basically, he was just hiring Airbnbs and just talking as if he already was a private chef. Like, this is like manifestation to like a whole new level. And obviously,
yeah, but the thing
he's
is,
managed to do it. And
we actually don't. We don't know. You don't know what the
hired.
story is it? You don't know what the story is, right? You don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, we don't know 100% if it's true, but he's blown off of it, and he's got so much, like, 100%. So much exposure.
I think he's definitely blown off it, and he does well. Like,
well deserved, because he's so talented.
But it's not even that. It's not even. The content is really good. It's really insane. Good. It's really engaging. The food looks amazing. He shows you how kind of how he does it, so you can kind of do it yourself. Fair play.
Honestly, yeah, big fan.
What is he? Inspo of the week?
Possibly, yeah, I think so. Like, really cool. Very, very cool.
Do you think it's a case of, okay, so let's put it like this, right? Would you say it's okay to fake it until you make it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
If you're not harming anyone, then yeah.
Right, okay.
If it comes at someone's expense, no. But I think if, because that's, like, whether that's true or not, you know, that is, if, let's say, allegedly, it was just that he was just filming in Airbnbs before he made it, it's got him the traction, it's got him the exposure, it showcased his talent to, you know, I mean, TikTok's like, everyone's got access to it, so globally, you know, I think in this case, yeah, incredible, amazing, like, fair, honestly. If you can see it, believe it, achieve it, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Yeah, really, really cool.
No, it sounds good. I mean, I don't know. I think TikTok as a whole for building careers, it's been quite interesting.
Oh, it's so interesting.
Because even you look at, there's a guy, I don't know where he was from, but I want to say South America.
Okay.
And not from a very well-off sort of area. And he was filming TikToks of himself playing football. And then off the back of that, like, he kept showing his skill. And then off the back of that, I think he probably did get calls from teams, professional teams in that area, but also he was then, I'm pretty sure he did something with PSG as well.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't think, I don't really know exactly where he is now in terms of whether he made it pro or not. Not. I do remember, like I said, he did a lot of stuff with PSG.
Yeah.
But even if he didn't make it pro off just his TikTok and alone, he's definitely made a career for himself.
Yeah, like definitely if people are reaching out.
But
like,
then, but even then, like it's open doors for him, which is sick.
Cool, yeah.
It's sick. And like
really,
his
really
videos
cool.
were like, his football videos were like really, like just, they're just super engaging to watch. And that's what makes it cool, I guess. Okay, yeah, so I guess that leads us on to our final topic, right? Which is basically, we're talking about filming TikToks and trying to do stuff that you enjoy. And I guess like in terms of like our goals for the year and what we wanted to do this year, it's a good time to review, right? We're going into the final quarter of the year, the last
Q4.
3 months. Big Q4.
Big Q4. I think like a lot of people make their vision boards and like their lists and goals and stuff like at the start of the year, don't they? But I feel like I've seen so many more people talking about that it's good to like just check in every once in a while, because that list of goals, you can only kind of take action on those goals if you consistently look at them, because otherwise they just kind of, I don't know, you kind of have a vague idea, but that action is kind of what leads you towards progressing towards, achieving that goal. So yeah, it's a good time to like check in. But I think I've been saying this literally all year, but I actually want to find a dance class.
So basically, I mean, if you look at it in terms of, that is probably the one thing maybe you haven't done that you've wanted to do at the start of the year, right?
Yeah.
So that's something
I've got left.
So you need to kind of do that, right? What was the other things that you had that you wanted to do this year?
I think I wanted to learn a language. I wanted to wanted to definitely get better with like learning Arabic. It was reading. I think like reading was like my big one for this year. I really wanted to get into reading.
Okay.
Really wanted to like get a bit more consistent with the gym. I think that's coming, because we've definitely been like pretty consistent over the last like month.
We've been cooking.
And we've been running. So like honestly, if I could keep up running, I don't know about November, December, because I feel like when it starts getting cold, icy, rainy, I don't mind running in the rain, but it's not going to
be icy.
I'm never going to be running on the ice. It's not for me.
It's not going to be icy. Why are you being so dramatic?
It might be icy in December.
No, it's not. We like barely ever get snow here.
Cold.
What are you talking about?
Well, anyway,
it's either gonna be a lot of dry
in December,
cold.
If it's icy in December, I'm going to be saying, well, actually, you said it wasn't icy and now it is. So,
when that bridge never comes, we'll cross it.
Okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I'm here all week. I'm here forever now, actually.
Forever?
Yeah, for you, yeah.
But yeah, I think like other than that, I don't think I've got that much left.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, for this year in itself, for myself, I'm quite happy, to be fair. I mean, I wanted to play golf. I managed to do that. I wanted to learn it. I've managed to pick it up, done really well. I wanted to pick up reading. Love reading now, doing a lot of that. So that's fantastic. I also, fitness and stuff like that was really good. Now we're in the run club. That's something then that's helped. I wanted to do more for charity, which is something I need to think of and try and maybe do a push towards the end of the year, see what we can do on that side. Do some fundraising for sure. And the other thing, actually, to be honest, the main thing I haven't done is a language. And I really wanted to learn a language. I was doing it. Yes. Oui. I was doing it on Duolingo, but the thing is, Duolingo, I felt like, basically, because I think I did a trial on Pro, and I think Duolingo Pro is quite good because there's a lot. Yeah, because I think there's a lot more. There's a lot more activities. There's a lot more activities. There's a lot more of like interactive stuff you can do. So I think Duolingo by itself, I don't know, I might be wrong, people might have a different experience, but Duolingo by itself was very basic and just very slow because I feel like you want to learn a lot at a time for it to feel like you're actually got a lot to practice.
Yeah, I feel like...
Also, Duolingo was very repetitive, and I get it, you need to do that repetitive side to really like instill it in your brain. But yeah, so I don't know, Duo wasn't that, and I did kind of say, look, we need I need a tutor or something. I think that would probably be the best way for it, but not really being able to arrange anything like that. So maybe, I don't know, in the last quarter I can look into that and see if that's something I can set up, because that would be cool. I think languages are a big flex.
Such a big flex, honestly. Yeah.
So I think I will maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start looking into that and see what I can do. You look into your dance lessons, I look into that.
You can be fluent in French, and yeah, and with everything else, just keep getting better.
Yeah, 100%. And we just got to keep doing what we're doing. Yeah. And I think work-wise as well, we've kept on our goals in terms of what we want to do job-wise and stuff. So
definitely.
That's good.
I think it's just, I feel like the last bit is just to, I wouldn't say necessarily always this, it's like your last push, as in like to if you really wanted to achieve something, to just last push to get that done. But the other challenge is just to keep everything else up.
But honestly, for real.
Just to keep going.
And honestly, guys, like genuinely, like jump in the comments. Let us know what you guys have, what you got planned for have you got planned for the last quarter? What kind of things, I hope this is kind of like maybe, I don't know, inspired you guys to think about, your year and what you want to do. And like, let's finish the year off strong, like as a little, community that we kind of build in here.
Keep pushing, keep going.
Let's push, let's finish the year strong. And then, I don't know, when it comes around to January, we can look back on 2024 and know that we've achieved some cool stuff, and we can have some good plans for the following year as well.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good.
Yeah. Good way to keep going.
Definitely.
Getting better.
100%.
But I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, should we wrap up for today?
Yeah.
For this week? I hope you guys have enjoyed. I feel like today's been a little bit deep.
Do you know what it is? I think we've talked about like loads of different things today. I think usually we do like, I think we spend a bit longer, whereas I think today we've just talked about like a lot of different things. But honestly, guys, like as always, if you've got anything to weigh in on, let us know what you think.
Give us, we'd love to hear your feedback, because we want to, we want to entertain, we want to motivate, we want this to this is like the good vibes section of the internet. Do you know what I mean? Anyone who comes through and watches our videos, it's all about good vibes.
Or listens.
So, listens, of course. But, definitely give us your opinions, give us your feedback.
If there's anything you want us to talk about, let us know. If you go to Laylee's and you love the coffee, let us know. Yeah,
tag us and everything.
If you complete any 1,000-piece puzzles, let us know.
100%.
Definitely. And
engage, let us know. Let
us know.
Fill us in.
We just love hearing from anyone and everyone.
100%. And be sure to please subscribe, follow us on all of our socials, and hit the likes, hit the reposts, all of that kind of stuff. And also on Spotify, if you could please rate us 5 stars. It helps us out a lot. And that is all from us. I will see you soon.
Love for the love, guys. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.